Hey everyone, and welcome to English News in a Minute. In this story, you'll hear about a grandfather who loved his favorite holiday soup, maybe a little too much. But before we get started, here are some expressions you need to know. Mochi. Mochi is a noun, which means Japanese rice cakes. Bite. Bite is a verb, which means to press down or cut into something with your teeth. Cough. Cough is a verb, which means to force air through your throat with a short, loud noise, often because you are sick. Stuck. Stuck is an adjective, which means difficult or impossible to move from a position. Breathe. Breathe is a verb, which means to move air into and out of your lungs, to inhale and exhale. Power. Power is a noun, which means the energy used to make a machine work. Paramedic. Paramedic is a noun, which means a person whose job is to provide emergency medical care to sick or injured people who are being taken to the hospital. And now, back to our story. Grandfather Hada's favorite soup. It is New Year's Day in Japan. The Hada family is eating a special New Year's soup. The soup has chicken, vegetables, and mochi in it. Mochi are rice cakes. Grandfather Hada likes mochi. He takes a big bite of mochi. Then he begins to cough. Grandfather Hada coughs and coughs. He can't stop coughing. The mochi is stuck in his throat. Grandfather Hada's face is purple. He can't breathe. Someone runs to the phone and calls an ambulance. When will the ambulance arrive? Maybe in 5 or 10 minutes? That will be too late. Grandfather Hada's daughter gets the vacuum cleaner. She turns the vacuum cleaner on and turns the power to high. She puts the vacuum hose into Grandfather Hada's throat. Whoosh! The mochi comes out of his throat and into the vacuum cleaner. Now, Grandfather Hada can breathe. 9 minutes later, the ambulance arrives, and paramedics check Grandfather Hada. He is fine. Next year, on New Year's Day, the Hada family will eat a special soup. The soup will have chicken and vegetables in it, but it will have no mochi. The end. Now here's a question for you to discuss with your friends and family. Grandfather Hada's favorite holiday food is mochi soup. What's your favorite holiday food? For me, I love a good bacon cheeseburger on the 4th of July. Here's a bonus fact for you. Mochi, a seasonal delicacy in Japan, is made from very glutinous rice. It is difficult to chew and swallow, and it is not uncommon for elderly people to choke on it. During one holiday season, from December 26th to January 3rd, 6 elderly people in Tokyo died after choking on mochi, and another 6 were hospitalized in critical condition. And here's another bonus fact. The Tokyo Fire Department regularly issues warnings that seniors should cut mochi into small pieces and eat it only in the presence of others. And here's one more bonus fact. Grandfather Hada's daughter had worked as a nurse's aide, caring for the elderly. At that time, she had been told by a nurse that a vacuum cleaner could be used to extract mochi from someone's throat. She remembered the tip when her own father choked on mochi. Thanks for listening. And be sure to join us for our next English News in a Minute.